Good evening. Welcome to South Asia Newsline. I'm Lipakshi Khurana. Here are the top stories we're tracking for you on Monday, the 16th of December. Protest against India's citizenship law spread across university campuses. Taliban steps up attacks in Afghanistan after peace talks halted. And at least 10 killed in Bangladesh factory fire. And now for all the details. Protest in India over the new religion-based Citizenship Amendment Act spread to student campuses across the country on Monday. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said the new law is meant to help minority groups facing persecution in the neighbouring Muslim majority countries and has denied any religious bias.
Protests over the Citizenship Amendment Act based on religion spread to student campuses across India on Monday. Students of Nadwa College, an Islamic seminary in Lucknow city, headed towards the college gate in large numbers on Monday. Police had to close the college gate in a preemptive action, after which the students even pelted stones at them. Under the law passed by Parliament last week, non-Muslims from neighbouring Bangladesh, Pakistan and Afghanistan who have settled in India prior to 2015 will have a path to Indian citizenship on grounds they faced persecution in those countries.
बाहर 150 के लगभग लोग आ गए थे। जब उनको अंदर किया गया तो क्षणिक पल के लिए जो है अंदर से 30 सेकंड के लिए पथराव हुआ था। उसको तुरंत संयम दिखाते हुए पुलिस ने कंट्रोल कर लिया है और अब इनका जो प्रशासन है नदवे का और पुलिस प्रशासन सबने मिलकर के समझा बुझा करके अब सबको अंदर करवा दिए। सब लोग अपने छात्रावासों को लौट रहे हैं।
Anger fueled among student groups after clashes between police and students of Jamia Millia Islamia University in New Delhi and Aligarh Muslim University in Uttar Pradesh province during protests on Sunday evening left several injured. Meanwhile, Chief Minister of West Bengal Mamata Banerjee held a massive rally in the province against the Citizenship Amendment Act. In India's northeast and other provinces bordering Bangladesh, people are upset over the impact that a large influx of migrants is having on society and the pressure it places on their land. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's ruling Bharatiya Janata Party has said the new law is meant to help minority groups facing persecution in the neighbouring Muslim majority countries and has denied any religious bias.
In news from Pakistan, the Lahore High Court on Monday issued a notice to the government on former President Pervez Musharraf's plea, urging it to stay the treason trial against him in a special court in Islamabad. The special court is expected to announce its verdict in the long-drawn high treason case against Musharraf on Tuesday.
A Pakistani court on Monday issued a notice to the government on former President Pervez Musharraf's plea, urging it to stay the high treason case proceedings pending before a special court in Islamabad. The former military ruler, Musharraf, in his application filed on Saturday, has asked the Lahore High Court to declare the proceedings pending before the special court and all actions against him as unconstitutional. The three-member special court is expected to announce its verdict in the long-drawn high treason case on Tuesday, despite an earlier Islamabad High Court order stopping it from issuing the verdict it had reserved in the case last month. Musharraf, who has been living in Dubai since March 2016, is facing treason charges for suspending the constitution and imposing emergency rule in 2007, a punishable offence for which he was indicted in 2014. The 76-year-old former Pakistan Army chief left for Dubai for medical treatment and has not returned since, citing health reasons.
Moving on, load shedding and high electricity bills have triggered an unrest among the people of Pakistan-administered Kashmir. Residents find it ironic that despite housing major hydropower plants, the illegally occupied region is unable to fulfill its minimum demand of power supply.
Unscheduled and long hours of load shedding has continued to hit normal life in the illegally occupied region of Pakistan-administered Kashmir. Locals say it is ironic that even after generating more than 1,000 megawatts through several hydroelectric projects, the residents suffer 16 to 18 hours of load shedding on a daily basis. And over that, heavy billing, despite load shedding, is also a vital issue that has never been addressed under the successive Pakistan governments that have ruled the territory illegally. Residents call it an injustice done to them at the hands of administrators.
तो ये है कि आज़ाद कश्मीर जो है वो पन बिजली मंसूबों से माला माल खिता है, क्योंकि ये पानियों का खिता है और पानियों की वजह से यहाँ पे पन बिजली मंसूबे जो हैं वो गुज़श्ता 30-40 सालों से जो है वो हुकूमत पाकिस्तान जहाँ लगा रही है। लोड शेडिंग की बुनियादी वजह यह है कि उन पन बिजली मंसूबों से जो है वो आज़ाद कश्मीर को उसका हिस्सा नहीं मिलता। चाहिए तो ये कि चूँकि पन बिजली मंसूबे आज़ाद कश्मीर में लग रहे हैं और आज़ाद कश्मीर को इनका पूरा हक मिलना चाहिए, तो सेहतम ज़रीफ़ी ये कि यहाँ रियलिटी तक भी आज़ाद कश्मीर गवर्नमेंट को नहीं मिलती और ना ही आज़ाद कश्मीर गवर्नमेंट को पूछा जाता है।
Locals allege it is part of Islamabad's agenda to keep the region underdeveloped. Pakistan-administered Kashmir was illegally occupied by Pakistan more than 70 years ago. However, the Pakistani establishment has failed to develop the infrastructure of the region, leaving the people high and dry.
In news from Afghanistan, the Taliban has intensified its attacks in Afghanistan following the brief pause announced by the US in peace talks with the group last week. At least 23 security personnel were killed in an insider attack claimed by Taliban in Ghazni province on Saturday.
The Taliban has intensified attacks in Afghanistan following the pause in the peace talks between the group and the US delegation in Qatar's capital, Doha. The Taliban claimed an insider attack on Saturday in their latest offensive, which killed at least 23 security personnel in Karabakh district in Afghanistan's Ghazni province. US Special Envoy for Peace Zalmay Khalilzad had informed on December 12th that the Doha peace negotiations, which had resumed on December 7, have been paused following the Taliban attack on Bagram airfield, which killed one person at the United States' main military base. The marathon US-Taliban talks, initiated in October 2018 in Doha to find a negotiated settlement for Afghanistan's lingering crisis, were earlier halted in September over the killing of an American soldier in a Taliban-linked car bombing in Kabul. Taliban spokesperson Zuhail Shaheen has reportedly justified the attack on Bagram military base, arguing attacking enemies would continue unless an agreement is reached between the two sides.
In news from Bangladesh, a deadly fire in a fan factory in Ghazipur in Bangladesh killed at least 10 people on Sunday evening. Such fires, many of them occurring in unregulated factories, are common in Bangladesh, which is a major manufacturing hub. A senior fire brigade official said the factory clearly had no safety measures.
At least 10 people were killed on Sunday when a fire swept through a fan factory near Bangladesh capital Dhaka, the second such incident in less than a week. Firefighters recovered 10 bodies as the fire ripped through the 3-story factory at Ghazipur on the outskirts of Dhaka, a local police official said. Sajjad Hussain, Director General of the local fire brigade, said the factory clearly had no safety measures.
Fire safety ensure করবে না যদি ফায়ার সেফটি এনশিওর না করে নিজেদের তাহলে তো এই ধরনের দুর্ঘটনা ঘটতেই থাকবে। এই যে এত ইন্টেরিয়রের ভিতরে যে এত ইন্ডাস্ট্রি হয়েছে এটা তো আসলে এটার কোনো কিছুই নেই।
এখানে যত কেমিক্যালের কাজ যত সারে এখানে থিনার অকটেন আর এখানে স্পিড ওয়ার্লিং সবগুলো এই জায়গায় কাজ করে। একটু 19-20 সালের মুহূর্তের মধ্যে এটা 5 মিনিট 10 মিনিট কাউকে সময় দেয় না সব শেষ করে দেয় স্যার।
The blaze comes 4 days after a devastating fire at a plastics factory operating without proper government permissions just outside Dhaka killed at least 19 people. Such accidents in factories, many of which operate illegally and without proper fire safety measures, are common in Bangladesh.
At least 14 people were killed and several injured in a bus accident in Nepal's central Sidhupal Chowk district on Sunday. The incident took place when the driver lost control and the bus skidded off the road into a gorge.
At least 14 people were killed and dozens of others suffered injuries in a bus accident in Nepal's central Sindhupal Chowk district on Sunday. The accident took place in the morning when the bus skidded off the road and plunged into a gorge. The injured were rushed to Dhulikhail and Khadichor municipalities for immediate treatment. The bus en route to Bhaktapur city was ferrying around 40 pilgrims back from Kalinchok temple in Dholakha district. Investigations are underway to establish the reason behind the tragic incident.
The 14th edition of Toshali National Crafts Fair began in eastern India on Sunday. Weavers, artisans and sculptors from all over the country are displaying their work in around 500 stalls. Special arrangements have also been made for people with disabilities during the 13-day event.
The 14th edition of the Toshali National Crafts Fair began in Bhubaneswar city of India's eastern Odisha province on Sunday. The Grand Fair, which has been made friendly for people with disabilities and plastic-free this year, was inaugurated by Odisha's Handloom, Textiles and Handicrafts Minister Padmini Dhyan. Several weavers, artisans and sculptors from all over the country are participating in the event, displaying their work in around 500 stalls.
इस साल क्या है हम लोग इसको एक्सेसिबल किया हुआ है, जैसे व्हीलचेयर और हमारे जो स्पेशल लेबल पर्सन हैं उनके लिए टॉयलेट और टीजी के लिए टॉयलेट, और आप देखे होंगे वो हम लोग जो विजुअली इम्पैक्ट हैं उनके लिए भी हम लोग मटेरियल्स भी बनाए हैं ब्रेल में, और काफ़ी कल्चरल प्रोग्राम बाहर स्टेट से भी आए हैं जो ये 13 डे में वो भी हम लोग दिखाएंगे यहीं पे।
यहाँ पे हम लास्ट 3 ईयर से आ रहे हैं, यहाँ पे रेस्पॉन्स बहुत अच्छा मिलता है। यहाँ पे लोग ज़्यादातर स्टॉल शॉल्स सूट्स पसंद करते हैं, रेड कलर ज़्यादा, ब्लैक कलर चलता है, और यहाँ के लोग बहुत अच्छे हैं, शॉपिंग करने के लिए सब आते हैं। यहाँ के लोग बहुत ही शॉपिंग करने के लिए आते हैं।
Apart from the handlooms display, the visitors can enjoy different performances by the folk artists at the fair. The event will conclude on December 27th.
With the arrival of 28 temple elephants from across Tamil Nadu province, the annual rejuvenation camp for elephants began in India on Sunday. Elephants are given bath, fed herbs and also health checkups are conducted during the camp to reduce their stress levels.
A 48-day annual elephant rejuvenation camp began in India's southern Tamil Nadu province on Sunday. 28 temple elephants from across the province have been brought to the rejuvenation camp in Thekampatti village on the outskirts of Coimbatore city. Elephants are given bath, decorated, fed herbs along with fruits, and also health checkups are conducted to reduce their stress levels at the camp.
யானைக்கு மருத்துவ வசதி, யானைக்கு என்ன தேவை, ரத்த பரிசோதனை, லத்தி, இந்த மாதிரி இதெல்லாம் பரிசோதனை பண்ணி அதுக்கு தேவையான பரிசோதனை, தொடர்ந்து வாக்கிங், இதெல்லாம் நாங்கள் கோயிலில் எல்லாமே இது பண்ணியிருந்தாலும் இங்கே வந்து உங்களுடைய அறிவுறுத்தல் பேரில் கூடுதலாக நாங்கள் வந்து அந்த இதெல்லாம் செஞ்சு அதை அப்படியே கோயிலுக்கு போய் நாங்கள் அதை அப்படியே ஃபாலோ பண்ணுறோம்.
எல்லாம் ஒன்றுக்கு ஒன்று கையை கோர்த்துட்டு எல்லாம் வணக்கம் சொல்லுதுங்க. இவ்வளோ சந்தோஷமாக ஒன்று கூடி இருக்கிறது பார்க்குறப்ப அவங்களுக்கும் சாமியார்களுக்கும் ஒரு சந்தோஷங்க, எங்களுக்கு பார்க்குறவங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப சிறப்பாக சந்தோஷமாக இருக்குதுங்க.
The camp offers a comfortable atmosphere to the jumbos, after which they usually gain weight and their happiness level goes up. Elephants are deeply revered in India, where the elephant-headed god Ganesha is one of the most popular in the Hindu pantheon and is also considered lucky. India has more than 50% of Asiatic elephants. However, the population has been dwindling due to frequent poaching over its ivory.
Well, that's all we have for you from South Asia this evening. Now, our viewers can watch the show on SouthAsiaNewsline.com. You can also visit us on Facebook.com/SAsia Newsline and follow us on Twitter @SAsia Newsline. That's all in tonight's edition. We'll see you same time tomorrow. Good night.